It was for movie be aquaba at the Bajin me TV so social media address there cause of my Ghana we were born in ano na ye de ababa so mo dad lumba wuachi mingin said that lumba wada on ye it was your phone when a chinsen bebre na eba ye and I'm saying na timlega wife the first wife no mama akosia say wa afi dad lumba ni nuaba akosia bempoma enye busuafo ni bi na omo pedi okun ho afi so yie ne da de share na omo penti bebre na amba ni esie ni wie ye nso na afi akire nsam dia afi kra dia abro so aye bebre ebisi ye hu nanim ebisi hemfa potimpo na esi dadlumba na koye nsembisa bebre na abusuapanyin na chidifo nbo mo de abusuapanyin na chi no ebi ababonten e de ababetudwa wo mutrum se dadlumba yesie no e wo ni fie ai wo islego na hono na ekokosie dadlumba why denti ne kosie no wo fie denti na abusuapanyin na ma ya ase Ghana for anti ase se hanom na yekoye ekosie no papa ni chirem se okosie no woni krom a se de na nkofo busuafo ni bi kasa na hwa akombukwa akotufunu no anu nti no mkosie no woni fie islego na de obi antimi nkoho enkonkotufunu no na ene ahemfo binum a wo mo nkan gamanche ahemfo fo ni bi ababonte de abetudwa se efunu de ye de ko se bi enwuram ase eyade ase yin na yeti ase se efunu de ye mfa ne ntine fie nti no kwan se yesie no wo fie enti so mo esie da lumba no ni fie wo islegon krasa so de enkranfo de mo njintum ene kumase de binum wo no ma yesie mo wo fie even that lumba na maame ye nina ye nim se osie na maame wo ni fie a wo etimetim nanso enkranfo de omo etwum so mama mremu no enye saa ene tie yensie funu wo efie no ho nsem so abaye deja wo social media no eso na afa so ye na nim se march celebration of life that lumba ni wo no echi no omba be celebration of life no timlega wife fo na yes omo eba be enu se busu pay need wo mo akọ say okay celebration of life I just say nipa no wo wu ye na ye ode na be celebration o ba be party ni ade a wamba e de na fe okoye celebration of life ne ho nsem bebre nti ye bekọ yakọ akọhwe videos na trend e social media ene de gamanche ahemfo fo ni bi nso e de atodwa e fa no de busuapani na chidifo bi abeka se ye sie dadlumba e wo ne fie a e wo islegon no yenko tie sa videos na nyina embra ye ba ye beto so
fa nkra enfra mu se gamanche se gamanche nkan hwi gamanche wanya accident ogini oni we mu hotel ena nkra no ntisa asante gamanche wo baby a oye na ade enye nkra ne nyina mi se mi ya sene mi bodyguard nu a oba mi ho eya o hye ama uniform se amaye nu ohini kese ye frɛ no ni adote otinto onu no ye nkra control the whole Accra
no your bodyguard
baby a ni power air no government power nko
okay
because onu ni nkra mankralo
okay yo na day na do ba your studio ha ene
ni ade mi ba mo studio ha ni se mi fan twifo no ajai obi osi oye Abusuapanin ena the whole Ghana ukwa igbe o fante o die twi o obi anim the work of Abusuapanin because Abusuapanin want to mean can say Abusuapanin ni wundi papa we ni brother awua now akode funu na de ni obi ni awu buana ube buano now we organize one now we my meeting but we need power to do anything else
Eti it's about Daddy Lumba Akwa Abusuapanin efa so a
Diana Daddy Lumba ye be sie no na ye di ye dada amanfo na yemfa niama kata niama hu fan church amanfo Daddy Lumba God will punish many people
identity
because of personal interest
wow
ebi munu penny hairline mpanyinfoɔ bi pɛ beebi a wanya ne fie na ni n'asase bi wɔ a wɔn bɛpɛ sɛ a yɛbɛma wɔ ɛna ɔbɛwu no sika a ɛwɔ fie nso yɛyu so sika no on them but ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn nkae sɛ nyame sɛ nyame sɛ ewu din a yɛbɛsɛ ewu a ɛyɛ yie da because nana gyina ngbaya na abu kente ngbaya na abu kente hwɛdi alumba gye ama yɛn sɛ borɔfo nnwom na ɔto anka yɛde no bɛ compare Michael Jackson mu ɛna ne deɛ no yɛ different sɛ ɔyi nnwom no nto a woyare koraa nnwom no bɛsa wo yare nti monhwɛ wei pɛ politicians mofia adeɛ na mombua kɛkɛ adeɛ na momfa boa no nto mu obi nua awu ɛna ɔse ɔno ɔpɛ sɛ ɔho deɛ kum ne nua no ansa na yɛnsie no ɔde ama police na adeɛ nyinaa nti bu pa akyerɛ sɛ sɛ obi bu wɔ beebi a yɛnkyiri wɔn mu ɛwɔ hɔ mpa ne anokware nansa yɛ a yɛsɛ yɛabɔ obi tuo no police nkyiri wɔn mu ɛbɔ hɔ ani nyinaa na deɛ na bɔne na lumba ayɛ deɛ mbɔne na lumba ayɛ nipa ni mi nya trouble wɔ biribi gyigyi ho mini no court na adeɛ a nana mpɛdu mu nyinaa bɛɛ mu sɛ no ɛnyɛ hwee nana wosu kyɛn wei gya mikura ɛnyɛ mi na mi nso ma no yi
nana wosu
mi nso nisuo kakraka na ɛba no because ɛniguase ɛdi ma no no ɛniguase no so ɛna obi deɛ yɛka no a yɛntumi nka bi na ɛyɛ meya ne sɛ obi na ne nua wu nti anuanom a wɔn mo nua wu no wɔn mo deɛ wɔn mo nyɛ ahoɔden wɔ wɔn mo nua fo so ti sɛ obi foforɔ ka sɛ ɔyɛ abusua pɛyi ti so what.
Nana wadawuruma wei yɛ lumba busua mu asɛm ɛna aba mepacho aden na wo pese wo de wano tumu bi
enye lumba no enye abusua asem Ghana asem
okay
lumba no ye Ghana asem
no okay
se obi wu a ni nuanom ni ma ni yire wo mu na funu hu adie ye wo mu de na enye abusuapanyin bua ọbụa keke ọdịe na obi ni mami na ni papa gwa ebisa nu se yepsia mafes na abisa won se mu ahoɔden yɛsɛn ọdịe na nkɔbisa abusuapanyin mu nkɔpɛ bosua mbra na yɛmfansie mu papa no na abusuapanyin ni deɛ nti na wagye lumba deɛ no abɔ so iti Ghana police wɔ hi womu say womu ye human rights and this womu ada womu human rights nu and cover lumba oh
nana already enkran ona ka
mami nkyerɛ wo brebi agima asɛm we yi ami kan asantefoɔ no ama wohu sɛ asantefoɔ no wɔmu tu pɛ nkranfoɔ na etu yɛni wɔn na ɛyɛ biribi ya
okay
wọn sɛ yɛkɔ sɛ ɛhyɛ no yɛde gama nkyɛn na asantehini na ɛkɔɛ.
It's true.
Until we and them are brothers, people don't know.
Okay.
Yen to me yen kata yen ni na wɔn ngu asantema ni maase sese a wɔn ngu asantema ni maase.
Ɛhifo.
Ɛyɛ asantefoɔ ama ebusua so call ni self ebusua pɛyin no. Asantefoɔ no ayɛ di iti agye na obi awua nansanya musicians bi awu ya asie won se na ye lumba no sa na ye won de ya ni se wo mu pese wo mu ha asante man no me ma u first mi bra wo ho be kai ye frɛ artist agiman prempe obi afrɛ no Opamboa or the British chart for 10 years. One be to me to know.
Chat no so.
Chat no so your friend job no. Show me your love.
Okay, show me your love, yes. Opamboa.
One be to me. He ya for 10 years on the chart. But the man die in poverty. Ye man chop money onunsu eya odi areho nti onje ni die mi kanu ni papa nua ni asante hini ye fre ni papa ma du obroni iti asante be krase da wo ma ludu tu legends
nti asante nya den
e was say bra papa no ye writing no e was anka asante hini ntu no ade so straight wo mu asante ni ja na echa asante ni ya ade o ja na chi ma himfo bi wo mu na ese ade no but ni ni oba ade nyame nhira no na nyame nka ne ho o dra mamra no eno se opese na nanka santi odina na konya kantam gu won so se na wo se na nanjira won onka bi manu.
Okay, se si anana enkran asase de sebi enkran fodia na ye nyina ya be yabusua ne nyina etete enkran
se wo mu di fia ka ya asase no ye de na ekurasepo yensie obi wo ne fie na ebe sie lumba wo ne fie chese ebi bu no referee se nyame wo ho na wo mu aka hu se wo mu kita scanty wo mu di se lumba keke minim di aba wo mu just to destroy the legend. But yeah, this one no yeah did that for no yeah did that madam pan. It yeah this one no na destroy Ashanti. So we are remembered Ashanti say Wobwa lose one legend. Na ye nka say enya igbeni a ebe ka say okomwadi Opamboa mo onwu. Asante ni Asante fo po your contribution wo fa kakra Opamboa wu. Because we be say you name it wofa no kita cassette no volumbe you name it in same hit music 3 days no wu ye.
Okay. Ayo Abusuapanin.
The title of the music is ejabe ko wo no ma mi jentem mrebo mi ko tu jade fi akoko akofa wi okomiti mi a mi be didi.
Okay.
Abusuapanin.
Wow. Eti usi efi bia kan nkran efi ben a.
Efi ni se eni kwanse wo mu nsie nipa wo fie mu. Ye be si aniama pi wo ho a ye be ye.
Wo pese wo si obi e wo fie
aniama wo ho a ye.
Aniama ben sa na sesa wo ye.
E wo se ye mfra wulo monfo no.
Wulom
won beba. Akonfo enye akon ye wulom. Okay. Wo mu na ye asase ewura wo mu be ye niama bi. Because won to me sore nsie na lumba ye di doji.
Wow.
Ye di doji na wu ahwe nansa ya sie ya ma musician state barrier before lumba
Dada Kedi
ni ye nu ye say
there be yenyina ekobi was a nice organization.
enyo no pe pi awu wo mu ye nu yesi we ke yen frinka memu yen kwa santi memu unless kunedu wu ye yenu ye kama en yesi wo mu poa wo mu ye bi ba de luba ye nu bruso
enti se ana wo se efia kankran no efi besa na kankran
efi nu akoye mienu
eden
wo mu amabi mu nu wo media no so say nye ye mbo ye hini ba ku na free Germany never face one last week wo mu say ye di court we atu die wo mu be ye ni so na die government nso akostop bi government on fani hu nko we mu
okay eti eno na di kan ena afi wo se yesie funu no ewo efie na
enye
adenti na enye
die anti na enye ni se ye fra de no sen
efunu asai enti ye de ne ko
esie
efie nya sie
efie nya sie
na so pese wo sie wo funu ofie ade na sesa wo
ye be ya mamre ansa onupo ye bisa asase no so be je enye baby ana asase
yensie ne keke
yensie
yemfa baby anye omusie keke but na outskirts of the town no
nana abusafo me ne eye nana hefew be chofa ni atukwe fio oye ye kaneshi abubuashi jase che asene okay nana wo si ye se lumbo mo sie no di fie wo is legon
sa bra wo mu ye say wo mu ye innovation no that is the on the fie no that is the wicked they are doing
we know say is legon is under law so a debe na nkran for mo ye towards say ye sie obi wo di fie
onu who say chi say wonya another time na kire nkran
amamre
nkran no mu ye
okay
we claim say is for la but gan kasano gaman kralo na semiyedi
okay
odonipa
okay
but ochil kwase asem
okay then let me take it back and say yesie lumba ewo enkranfo asase so ewo islegon ni fie eje be na enkranfo mo beye
die ye beye ni se ye for so ye nuanu asante for no first ewo se wo muntu that Abusuapanin no ade so one time because on to me nkaso Abusuapanin ti obi nuanu mu awu yakosie wo ye ma wo mu behwe ni nuanu ye ma wo mu se aye na ase onu na ye ha asante mindset se wo mu sore nkambri bi a history repeat himself
okay
se na asante mind to me nka no broni ba fa golden stool akwa oba bi sore ye frenu ya asantua no kuma brema we so the youth and those who are crying for Lumba will wake up and fight for the soul of Lumba. History.
Wow.
Are repeating itself.
Wow.
Because Nana Sante Hini was on Yanu.
Okay.
Because Gayi Obodia
Ninyano
sene be ya asante ni be kasabi because asante ni die asante ni nyina hanu nti enye asem fia we na odi ni hu koje mu but abofedu ya de di bata ohinu by force onu ni tam no kan ye no because ye be guga na nyina ni mase
okay
ena se asante ni we no ti ase anko opomu owu anka ma prepare wu
okay say ya mo kire ne enkran for the asante man ye no say ye sie lumba wo enkran fo asase so no e de ne enkran fo mu ba beye
deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ne sɛ afei na yɛboaboa yɛn ho
wow
but neɛ wonti a ɛma mebɛkasa ntɛm no wɔn nso ɛyɛ wɔn counterfeits akɔka sɛ government ayɛ sɛ government ayɛ sɛ bra government ayɛ hwee
okay
nti ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn hu sɛ ɛyɛ a wɔn yɛ adeɛ na wɔn de nkrafo mbɛ mu a wɔn hwɛ yie na wɔn bisa wɔn hu sɛ British Queen ɛna British government ɔnim nyansa o ɔnim nea wote a ɔnfa police station nkɔ bukom ɔnfa court nkɔ bukom ɔnim
ɛdentia
because we fight for our right. We don't go to court, we don't go to police station, you will kill us, or you will kill us. You're right, yeah, now wakuye.
Ntina police station any chokono.
Any Bukom, and yet choko. Bukom Square.
No court.
No police
station.
Even Wukita will bag. Now would you know post office. That time, many bef no be him, no crossover. What to want to be chilling? Police, they are on chilling. On chilling.
Wow.
Well, but me, Papa, we would not say, yeah, different. It memo fire and confront from way. Say, yeah, another house, another. Boys, we go and fight that Abusuapanin.
Wow.
For that family. Now
Wow. So now, also say you best see. I want finally that education na me here. So, upese we see we this year we fear. E wa mamre sese we.
E wa mamre onukura ye ma ho kwan.
Okay.
Ye ma kwan.
Mate.
Before ube hu say yaba na yaka sɛ ya mamra nti yɛn yɛ mamra na ebi a nipa no yɛ ɔhene kɛseɛ bi na wahyia ahemfo more than 10 na waka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ ɔno deɛ ɔwu a ɔmpɛ sɛ yɛmfa no nkɔ fridge mu ɔmpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɛda ɔbɛwu na yɛnsie no wɔ ne fie nti beebi ɔpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no nso ɔbɛyɛ amamrɛ na wayɛ berebi before.
Okay. Eti se besie lumba wo di fia ese se nkranfo e ya mamransa
go say yes straight to nkranfo.
Okay na je se wo to asase wo uyi asantini uyi achimuni uyi ibeni na wo to asase wo nkran a utimu na se wu a untumi fa wo pe enkase yensi wo
da ajima me kabre bi a kire wo.
Okay
na ne ni otewu bi anso
ensu. Okay
kɔyi wo document yɛdi maa wo no na hwɛ sɛ aka sɛ yɛatɔn ama wo anaa
Elise
ɔna wobɛhu sɛ woa wobu wo ho kwasea
mpa
but wo sɛ wobu nkra ne kwasea
yɛde alise wo
wahu wei mu nyina nti na data adeɛ no baayɛ na sɛ woyɛ adeɛ a woadwe mmienu mɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛnyɛ
Matinana.
Obi ande free won say obi ade obi di afri.
Obi ade.
Just kept engadi wu.
Okay.
Na men ye ade a enye.
Okay. Me da se. Empanifo studio nim we de mamema freche men sampacho bremwe.
Yeah, na kan say Luban say da kwaya we say conundrum. Akwaya de ho say labyrinth. O fa ha na si ha. Me de so aka just say my bre ho but you need my feedback headphone no. My brother home some can't do another kind of I can't admit Catabio.
Mate, Eddie, na Bamema Sammy Rastan, but would you become me? Then I can't become me.
Ah, me, my main kind, and sorry, I mean, Tenase Manana. I'm a mommy, some man.
Wow.
Pa, because Lumba send me by, baby, and the Jinan.
Wow.
A while me Jinan. A while sooner. Nana bossy say a ban sing and a to pack abedane if it's a unquote family monster what take a decision I quite to say or no dear ye Mugabe bia or no or kasa or being kabi enti de ni decision ni ye no eno ano no wo ye hwan yo wo ka bia enkoyi enko en tesenka ho hwe ofa se ebe me yase omo se abusuafo na hye 11 so man timen tu abusuapanyina ema no eye man panyifo no so man timen tu abusuapanyina ebe shock me because after omu ekwa still omu koshia na omu amma no se 3 weeks so se omra me kasanche abusua ni interview ye no kra na kire se ase wono ana de ne ho si ne ho ade so ena ono no na mo won se wakasa asem nso a eda ayim na pakoso hene ne we mu mfra abusua panyi se ogi so tumfo ne tu na ade so
sasa mo meti ya
wo like yetimi fra na himfie mo be kire mu de nti a otimi koka no se otumfo ne betu na ade so
for the pair was straight
na otumfo ne si na ade so
nwa edi anwode ni akokabe nsem ni atutrasem bi na asa bewura ni mu na okasa with confidence and
nana jima
nana
minia who platform so na me jiran
okay
enti kasa no nim se na me kama
boko
my ye boko because me person I don't want put insult to your injury
sure
one but mema asantefuo no ye na amanfo kase wo mu ye kukukukwa wo mu tiese wukuma api beba wo mu ya asantefuo
okay
inti asante ni ba ku ka di wa asante waka sana titi no asante ti
okay
na nedi mobo
nana mate
na ebi mu no akotra is Legon baby na wo mu putu insult an injury ya nimi dia wo mu ya wo lumba nsem na wo mu kai se na wuti bia ha nya yemfie obi ya be call baby of free buy
that's nana Sabi
media me said the make na I'm expecting say abusua no be kire say sebi enye one wabo akonya
okay
ena watena so
okay
eye abusua no na de usi so enti no saa nsensem ya ekoso a asa ya ma abusua panyina nya tumi bia minim ba bia sa tumi no ono ne tumi na no kosidie
bada no enja baby a was so bonkrafo de bioma obeti e for beto fadi mati di na se aye frami di no na se kekani ahofe ni eduro
atiase he fell be chofa ahofe ni eduro ya tenana me ba cho wo this year enkrani na wo betena si wo hwe on sani fa so a eye councillor George Lutros
mielo no nyemi na boeche nyemi kenu ogbe pe kenu ko fe mi tue nyomi ejake beninsumo na yo sofo na kan yo re ko na yellow na ye o se mo ko gbe na kan di beni
se ani nja se mo ko gbe
ile omo wo se no go gbe numa job
all right I like the way councillor Lutros eyi ni che o chiana na
wo pa fai
Opa ye chiacha no
ye chiacha
eche
wa akpafa ne
okay
ombalo mani
all right you
ese eti ala oni ni sunsum ne tena ha ne
no chromatias councillor Lutros mpacho
me makase for this nonsense to stop somebody must take the bull by the horn. If you kill Abusuapanin, you not gain anything. You know why?
If you do what?
If you kill Abusuapanin, you don't gain anything. Mm-hmm. But when you destroy him, it becomes a monument of celebration for others not to continue this nonsense. And I'm using the word nonsense not in the form of insult, but I mean it doesn't make sense. That's what it means to say nonsense.
Nyansenim
and tasum.
And tasum.
Nyansenim yeah, but ento asum.
Okay.
Luma sem shasi, me na me den komo shasi. And at the be nyina me ka say we besi. Immediately Abusuapanin saw the car say on Jin this said in this shene. A son say your bono would to the BNT was suma pound for so omumbashania man in cra. Young Frank Rananko and no far car bank. That was where the error was. So when he got to Accra, Oba Accra Kache and so on no dear on him say Lumba Oba Omunina tu my yen and one dear man ye Akosia Sewa Fusu Oba Baku no ni se Lumba wale. A chile Kache se Lumba won ma 11 by Yebaku. So he positioned himself for him to gain my respect. And I said it on UTV that this man will help us have a very solemn. So I don't know what happened. That he came back to say Oko consult. He say Lumba wa yiri biomana. That is why I realized that he has been compromised. Or he has compromised himself. Or he wants to make a fool out of those who are following him.
Okay.
Besiade. Abusuapanin, I said, will not die. Lumba will never kill Abusuapanin. He has to live to see the punishment he has brought on the children's children. Last week, Ghana, Abako Sem Chese, your heritage man, you are. Sini ye, ya tu ye din, ya wali. Sanya mami sanwi. Ya dia, ye wea, a many be asumdwe eba.
Yeah.
Otiko koso. Ni nana ni maame daddy benkum so. See the cultural heritage that was exposed.
Yeah.
Nana Kasano, we are losing a lot from Lumba. Why should Lumba have children who are below 18? 6 children below 18. Have a funeral without an account set for Lumba. Now, Abusuapanin so Kasana and Refi, because the media doesn't forget. Or Kache and Sunday, or the initial form penance from Yaba. Listen to that statement. Meaning initial form. Who say, Obia to me and na mo fremia, me pa, meba.
Yeah, I will show him that Accra belong to some.
What did them can I say? Okay. Number 2. Abusuapanin ya bako say ya baba me catch him last week say. Me, by the work I do, intiminum say. For you to be able to have a dead body from any morgue, the first thing you need is to have the cause of death. The next thing is because of the cause of death, you go to take permit for burial. And I told you that you cannot take a permit from Accra and bury in Kumasi. I also told you that you cannot take a permit from any of the district assembly to bury in your house.
You cannot.
You cannot.
You cannot.
You cannot. Not
So why say yes,
I keep saying it's alleged. You know I use the word.
No. But the spokesperson of Abusuapanin has spoken.
Don't worry.
Or say yes, no. Ewo Isle.
Don't worry.
He has said it.
I am sitting. I am sitting somewhere, and where I'm sitting here, follow me. I'm still using the word "it's alleged." You know why I'm saying that?
Why are you saying that?
Because if we've heard from that guy, how many things have they said that they've not changed their mouth? They are not honest.
No, but if you see na say illegal. Why is this the nation and the state quiet?
That is what I'm saying. Alleged. I am still using the word alleged because I expect the Environmental Protection Agency,
go there,
the Ghana Police Service,
to go there,
whoever granted the permit for burial to be done. So it means that as we speak, whatever the guy said is still alleged.
No, but we need the proof by way of the Environmental Protection. The Ghana Police must go to the house and check.
So I told you last week that we will assume a body. You remember I said that here?
Yeah.
Because I said we assume a body if it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my case is to say it's alleged that Lumba has been buried in the house in East Legon. I still use the word alleged because
Councillor Lutrot.
Yes.
Say anyone can say we see a funu ofie. Not say we see a funu ofie. And then necessary.
So the Environmental Protection Agency must come in. There's the Environmental Department of the District Assembly must come in. Because for you to have access to bury, it's not just about the tradition. Would you see what killed the person? The decomposition of the body has effects in the environment. Okay. Now that we're even doing the climate change issues, we should see how deep can the body be there. No. Thank you. The tomb. How deep could it be?
Okay.
Is it shallow? Which environment?
Okay.
What type of soil are we keeping the body? You understand me?
Nina come to play.
My brother.
So why is it that Abusuapanin representative is saying that yes, you will fear is illegal?
So I am telling you that. I am telling you that. Per the work I do, me catch them last week. Say, if there is a permit granted, and mind you, when granting permit, you only take permit for the licensed cemeteries in this country and in the districts of the region or the capital you find yourself,
but not your home.
How dare you? How dare you?
Council no to me about license says
look, let me tell you something that is funny. Even you in Ghana, when you buys a house and you will come and tell people that when I die they should lay me in my house, that's your statement. It's left with the family head to pour libation and see whether the family will agree that they should do it in your house. You can have the biggest house. You come back to our 4-square house with no chairs. So you see, Gamen, if we do our funerals, we block the street and we have a small house. Who is dead? George Luttrot. But in my small house here, that's where they come and bury me. My big house in East Legon,
they don't care.
My mother died. And I realized the type of person I am. Pay the crowd that will follow me. So I pleaded that they shouldn't have the funeral in their small family house. They said you bring 2 Castle Bridge bottles for them to pour libation. When they pour it, they say the body cannot leave. I tell people something that happened, Mami weird. Yeah, what a funeral dying, Bonyochun. Nobody has been laid in state with an air condition before. But for the time of clouds will come, and what I do, I have a condition. So I want to do temporary installation. No permission, no libation. Then I left the bucket there for the water to drain inside. Because me bucket to her. And I'm lucky because I think they go for a moon there my carpet. And if I go for dead body number, I didn't refer Kinkawi. I change my move here near. But me re fee me power bank. And I me call is I me call near far bucket. Next a few so nego cup. I have carpet in now for.
When a few
minimum measure.
And the dance you
kid one bucket. And I went straight to my uncle. I'm going to say my uncle sir. How much are about Utia carpet no chop? And at the quantum on the quantity of water in the carpet. I don't.
Again, you know what bucket?
No, something. And then you bucket now how? I'm going. I spent extra 6,000 Ghana cedis to call for new carpet, new foam. Call the guy to come and redesign the place. And my uncle came. They took snap a bottle from me. Came to nyabi nuwe. Kena fufu sa ele nyagaki ale e won pagbe e to na ewe nyahi nya wo fa na ye gun sasa enyem me yasofo me shekola o they gi 2 Castle Bridge for me ho omo ye ya na ma me kwan say me nko, and we did the reinstallation. We were able to do the funeral.
Eti and crisis so you see that the lumba e won fi according to representative from Abusuapanin
of repeat, it's alleged.
Prove.
So how do we get a proof? Because one, you can't enter into Lumba's residence, and that's what I'm speaking right now. We've made a public notice. Tomorrow morning when we go and then they resume the body, what will you say? That's what it's alleged. Because if truly speaking, the district assembly gave a license for burial at home, heads must roll. Because transition, make them say if I want to know where Lumba is buried, I told you I can know. But I don't waste my energy. Because transition was where the body was. So if transition of the body of Lumba was there, from where the body came from, we saw some autopsy reports when we were asking for the cause of death, which means the bank hospital gave the cause of death. And from the cause of death, before you can take the body from the morgue, it will go back to the doctor to give us cause of death. It goes back to the district assembly to give us permit. And out of the permit, because when him say, yeah, you should who say I did be not glass headed anymore. It's not decoration.
Yeah.
So when there's a communicable or infectious disease, we put a glass on your face.
Oh, so it'll be
better. It's not decoration.
And yet decoration?
No, it's not.
Yeah, and your protection.
Because when we do the formalin on the body, we think the formalin gives us access so that the body can be hardened in the fridge. It is not anything that you call it disinfectant. Formalin, the dear rose, you can use this in the farm. But the formalin garden your flowers will become fresh. The formalin we use for the dead body. Yeah, so we don't do anything. Autopsy near body near who the cause of death, whatever it is. One of the things you should learn is body check the cause of death. And he said, be a one mu a communicable. Now you pass around to say COVID by and it's a correla, HIV, AIDS. Anything we assume that it could cause infection, we give the cause of death then the people on my permit, you know, almost chile be a see certain bodies in Accra. But there are some bodies that cannot be buried in certain cemetery, no matter your money, by the permit. Wow. Because the cause of death will tell you, say, where or the way when they woo here, and to when you see my 11, where you see where you see so it's not everybody that can be buried at Osu Cemetery. It's not everybody that can be buried at Lashibi Funeral Home. It's not everybody that can be buried at East Legon, Gethsemane. It's not your money. It's the cause of death, because that is how the structure is. But there are people who don't think like they're supposed to think, even though they are paid by the government. So at the end of the day, or the district assembly, giving permit. Ayaka said this guy died because of cholera, and for that matter, cannot be buried in so and so place. No, I'm not permit. But when you get to the place, now you inspection to be buried, and there's a glass. The one there can reject the body. Okay. Because there is a mixture of health before tradition. Niaka tradition, to me, what's the tradition? I'm talking about health.
My 11, no, ampa.
Because Romu atu amna kesi adugo na area no mu nyina bo ye so fu no mu ana ye di wa kogu ho keke.
Ayi Botiano
majority of our mass burial. Majority of our mass burial is done 40 there.
Okay. My 11.
Yes.
Mass burial.
Majority of our mass burial is done there. Mass burial, when we're doing it, we do it with Ebola can, we do it Pazone, we do it Izar, we do it a lot of disinfectants. So there's a depth the body must go, and the covering. That's what the stink human being smells for some time. However, no, the disinfecting we do so that it will decompose quickly and will not have infection in the area is done. Okay. But if you think about this thing, there's health implication. So if Lumba's body has been granted permits to be buried allegedly in the house of Lumba's residents, then heads must roll. Okay. Number 2, transition has been given permit. Transition has permit. Every morgue has permit and the right to go to registered cemeteries to be buried. Okay. So if anybody keeps their corpse in your place and you read the permit and is their resident, you need to call the attention of the authorities. It's also there in the law.
Okay. Okay.
I am trying to be very legal and medical.
Sure.
Not traditional.
I get you.
So because this nonsense that is going on, that is alleged that Lumba has been buried in his residence. Whoever did it. I still doubt, because Lumba's body, that the face was covered, happened at Kumasi. Is that not it? Good. At what time did they stop viewing Lumba?
Oh, it was around, is it 12 or 1 or whatever?
Okay.
Somewhere 12 or 1.
When they took the body that they were going to bury the body, nobody saw where they brought the body. The people that were in charge of the burial were transition.
Sure.
Per the statement we saw.
Okay.
So if the body of Daddy Lumba is in the residence, the license of transition must be halted immediately.
It's why necessary calling the attention of the authority.
The authorities are sleeping, so we're waking all the fools up.
Because the sister have reported that Minuanu say ye autopsy here. Prema yensienu. Afie yako wo bi a Minuanu muti yo. No big ba kupe ada nini waji ma fa wa ko si enu da. What will be word? What will be Ghana?
And so you see what we are talking about?
Okay.
If truly, I still say it's alleged, if truly that the resident of Lumba, all the people living around are in danger, even those of them in their house are in danger, because, and if so, it means that transition was told that to be a home burial. So it means that the body decomposition must be disinfected in a certain way. It means they are involved. Who gave the permit for home burial? Who gave the permit for the home burial?
And then a police, a coach, gentleman, now. What about
Thank you.
Because I have
I am saying it's alleged.
Tianchino.
As a police team, because what Casa say, Lumba, you see no, I will if you is legal. It's as a police inviting. Now, Ochre licenses are Munya, Yenny, authority of Moso Musino. Now, Freddy, I should
say, I'm watching.
Nanati, dear, was there. Abaim Bemu, no ma baby, I yes, you won't say, yes, Lumbanu. Police into Nayan, now by Yabribi, Imagana mine.
Because
now no Abai Nankas.
Because maybe they had a permit to bury Lumba in Gethsemane. But with the Gethsemane permit, they want to bury in a residence. It means that it's a crime.
Now, add the on to me your permit
before you get permit to bury in your house, a lot of things. EPA will come in, the district assembly health will come in, and it is a residential area that even because the climate change, there are things we don't allow. And I make a choice say the permit alone. Look, if we don't even want to go anywhere, we can go straight to transition, because look at how the game is. The transition book for burial, you fill in where the body is buried. So if you want to know where Lumba is buried, transition we got to know. Why am I mentioning transition? Because in the suit, Odobroni, Priscilla was sued, Abusuapanin was sued, and transition was sued. So by the standard of the law, these three people were engaged in the body of Lumba. So if the burial was taking fully control by transition, they should know where Lumba was buried. So there's no fight. But you see, in landing, landing man was it here. I just said grobing yedi. And I just said Abusuapanin, I know to say he's smart. He told us one day, say, he's tired of the media.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to talk to the media again. But now, he has found the importance of the media. That when he speaks, the media carries it faster. This thing has gone beyond Akosua Sewa Fosu. You know what's happening right now? Whatever is happening is Lumba fighting for Akosua Sewa.
How?
Let me tell you the truth. Every man on earth, by tradition, that tells the wife, I am sorry for having children, but I promise you I will not marry any other person. I say Lumba told Akosua Sewa after she discovered that he has children with Odobroni, and he told Akosua Sewa that Mafumu, but Makacho said the Wayama Minti, meanwhile your baby and count. He said it. So Odobroni, I say it again. The law gave her a position as a wife, but there is no proof that she was a wife. So all these things you are seeing, it is the clear distinction from the spiritual world that is appearing outside. And I'm telling everybody, I have told you again, that those who believe in spirit things, they should go and call the soul. They should go and invite the spirit and ask, what I'm saying is a lie. I cannot prove it in a law court, but I can prove in the spiritual realm. Don't go to church, go to a shrine, go to Malam, and they will tell you what I'm saying. I told you that this fight will never kill Abusuapanin, but they will eliminate those who are needed to solve the problem until he will come to the realization to speak the truth, that I have not spoken what is the truth of the guy I have buried. These things are just the beginning. There are more things that are going to come. But if it is true that Lumba, as is alleged, has been buried in the house, I want to ask the Ghana boys in Accra that we shouldn't wait for the police. Let's move to the resident of Lumba. And I'm calling action now for the desecration of the land. Walk to the house with pickers. We're not fighting the human being. Enter the resident of Lumba, and let's find where the body has been buried.
No, by so doing, what will be fear? You invite you. I wouldn't need to me say.
So mind you. Let's
leave it in the hands of the police.
Where are the police?
No, the police are listening.
Where are the police?
No, we should tell the police.
Ajima, did you remember? Hold on, Ajima. Did you remember when the guy spoke? How many days now?
About 3-4 days now.
Let me tell you some secret that you don't know.
About 4 days now.
Ghana Police Service. Ghana Police Service. One of the good things they are good at doing. If anything happens on social media, they react. The guy has spoken. Has anybody reacted? Number two, if anything happens and it's a policeman, Very soon, the evidence of arresting. Look, those who killed Sami, the sad event of Sami.
For videos, no, any yakwa share aban, yakwa tie so aba. Once I gently, was asking we who any say celebration of life on air course and I say and cause in any seminal ever court and go ya demand next week and our more ebetan seminal so get baby ano a Jinyami TV and for Kamamo yet baba sumo lumbe yechi lumbe wu yechi and semi training na yasi the nina eba baba sumo yenti as say celebration of life no crown Abusuapanin per se bama na bam ne di pontin Abusuapanin ye see that luba ewo East Legon nanso one country minim say ofunu ye ne different kind na yade ba kuma se be ye no enti time be no mo san de no call back kosie no like nsem bi se bebre na ho no mo se Abusuapanin e be yi ano de maye na Abusuapanin mpo wasede ne se oji afunu nyina kantam so a che se ma ne yerenom ne ade nyina ebutu omo aside sa na wo se ba na nam nsem bi se bebre na e na ekoso e wo social media onso betumi a kire wadwen e de afanwa hanom e Jinyami TV patch subscribe to our YouTube channel ya no like video no comment no so ehun ehia ye pa me da se bebre so share